Hey Christmas fans, and welcome back to the Big Bakery, where all our jokes are half baked. I'm Jacob, and today it's time for a Christmas mock. We'll get to that Christmas mock in just a second, but before we do, I've got to tell you folks about my website. Go to www.brickbakery.fun if you want the full Brick Bakery experience. I post every video there, and I also post small analysis and project updates. So there's lots of stuff to get there that you don't get here on YouTube. So be sure to go to my website. It's www.brickbakery.fun. Now that's www.brickbakery.fun. But let's get on with that Christmas mock. This is the Kringle Mech X25, which is a mech that Santa Claus uses to distribute presents and candy for people who's been nice. Over the years, Santa Claus has realized that his work is not just dependent on speed, but also accuracy and present delivery. Which is why he tasked his elves to come up with an alternative to his rocket sleigh, and this is it. It's jam-packed with the newest technology and allows Santa Claus to move fast in a fast-paced world. He's got a double-barreled high-velocity candy gun that can deliver up to 10,000 pieces of candy a minute. The guns are equipped with the high-tech Naughty or Nice 4000 targeting system that allows Santa the utmost precision. A super-powered present launcher that fires self-propelled presents allows Santa to deliver presents at up to 5 city blocks simultaneously. A couple of Rudolph D25 low-exhaust Northern Light engines sits at the back. This kind of power allows Santa to run the mech for up to 48 hours continuously. This kind of capability is required for the extreme endurance task that is present delivery. A pair of Frosty 0 AD mechanical legs means that the mech can accelerate from 0 to 5,000 in just under a tenth of a second. Everything is controlled from the cockpit that is equipped with 2 Claus Pentium 8000 supercomputers that can crunch unlimited amounts of data in no time at all. This mech puts the ho-ho-ho back in the Christmas holiday. Just like last Christmas, I tried to break up with the traditional understanding of what Christmas is and what equipment Santa Claus uses for his work. And since I'm actually quite fond of mechs, I thought it would be interesting to make a Christmas one. And when I found out that I had a couple of these Bionicle feet lying around, I thought, well, these are red, this is right up the Christmas alley. For some reason, I think guns and mechs seem to go together quite nicely, but I'm not necessarily too fond of the idea of mixing Christmas and weapons. But I think the narrative of these guns actually makes it kind of okay. If you've seen the wonderful movie After Christmas, you'll see a highly militarized organization that helps out Santa delivering presents. And that organization has guns as well, which also delivers both presents and candy. So in that way, I think that Christmas and guns can actually go together when they are put in the right narrative. The thing I like in working with mechs is that you can end up having a mock that actually has a certain degree of dynamic movement. And these ball and joint pieces are excellent for that. I also wanted to add a certain industrial feel to this. The idea that this might be produced in a series, that there might be 2, 3, 4, 10 of these mechs running around out there delivering presents is something I really liked. And to attain that feel, I chose to incorporate some yellow and black pieces like this, which gives it a little more sort of warning or industrial feel, I think. This color combination reminds me a lot of the mech in the second Alien movie. The difficult part of this mech was definitely making it proportional. Now, I made the body first and then I made the legs. I ended up making it just one joint tall, which gives the whole mech a very compact look. But it also makes it very well balanced, and that means that you can put it in some cool poses. Another tricky part for this one was adding the canopy. I really like this long, sleek canopy as it has a great look that looks very, very high tech. But it's also got some very rounded shapes, and that's not something I'm very used to working with in LEGO. But with a little fiddling, I think this actually turned out pretty good. I approached this build very dynamically, not really planning anything out before I started building and just adding bricks as I went along, and it seems to work for me to do it in this way. All in all, it was great fun to come up with this one, and I can only recommend that you try to mix up a little technology in your Christmas and see if you can come up with any kinds of cool technological gadgets for Santa Claus. As you may already have guessed, I like mashing up different kinds of narratives to try to create something new, and this is definitely a mashup of different narratives in the strictest sense. I think there's a little inspiration from something like anime, maybe some Metal Gear Solid inspiration as well, and of course the classic Christmas narrative is also in here with the chorus and Santa Claus. Do you like working in this way? Do you often get inspired by mashing up different narratives? Please let me know in the comments below and I'll be happy to hear about it. But remember, if you want the full Brick Bakery experience, go to www.brickbakery.fun and you can get all the good stuff that I post there. That's www.brickbakery.fun. There's also a link in the description below. But that's all from me today. I hope you'll comment, like, and subscribe, and I hope I see you guys next Monday.